touchdown. Or did you lose your shoe on that?
Yeah. Yeah, he like dove at my ankle and just pulled it off. But I don't even know how, because it was like a high top cleat, so that was weird. I don't know how it came off.
Did you like notice it right as it came off? You're like, oh crap.
Yeah. But one shoe doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Brandon, what have you guys seen from Cal so far on film? I know they have some corners that are pretty highly regarded.
Yeah, I would say it's more of the scheme than the corners. They do a good job of switching stuff up. Try to give the offense a lot of different looks, confuse the quarterback. They're changing, they're rotating safeties at the snap. So yeah, they just do kind of like Michigan State did, just trying to keep you on your toes, so where you can't get back to the sideline and come back and then just basically pick apart the defense. They try to give you a lot of different looks.
Did you think the offense and the passing game in general took a step forward against Colorado the other night?
Yeah, Saturday night, it was good to see our offense come together. Like, we haven't played a good game of offense since probably Utah last year. So we've been talking about that, and we saw spurts of that this weekend. But I still think we can do a lot more. There's a lot of stuff that we can clean up.
Was there a sense of practice last week that you guys would be able to have a game offensively like you did?
Yeah, we had a great plan in, and it was just on us to follow through with it and just do our jobs on each individual play.
Talk about Jayden's performance and the chemistry that you and he continue to seem to be developing.
Yeah, that kid special on one of the post plays. I just look at how he fires the ball in between the corner and the safety with no effort. But yeah, we're just working every single day, work out the practice just to keep getting better, just so that we see things, just watch film together, so we see things, and when it happens on the field, we're on the same page.
To see your name among the national leaders in yards after catch, receiving yards, yards per reception, is that the kind of player you envision being here?
Yeah, that's kind of my game, where I want to get the ball and then just help the quarterback out and just help the team out and get yards after the catch.
And after playing a good game offensively against Colorado but still losing it, does that give you guys some different motivation going up against Cal this weekend?
I mean, it's tough. It was a tough loss, but we still have the same focus that we had last week, just continue to get better. If you have to change things up after a loss, then you obviously didn't practice that good the week before. So, yeah, we just continue to clean things up, but just have the same mentality every week.
What does it say that you were able to spread the ball to 9 different receivers in the game on Saturday?
Yeah, we have a lot of dudes that are great on receivers, especially that when they get the ball, they can make things happen. We call our offense very explosive. We could be very explosive, and it was just cool to see GP out there get his first catch, Curley, and not his first catch, but get catch. Curley and Pearsall get catches in the game, and every receiver getting a catch. So it just shows what we can do when we're playing our best game.
And the O-line was able to protect Jayden really well in that ball game.
Yeah, O-line. Looking back on film, there was a lot of times where a lot of pressure was getting to him. He was able to sit back there and go through his progressions.
You think you're going to be covered by both Hicks and Bynum, or do you think one's just going to kind of solely focus on you?
I'm not sure. We're just watching film on both of them. I think they like 24 a lot. They talk about 24, but watching film, just look at both of them. Just expect both of them for me to go against both of them.
You know more by name or number when you watch game film?
I know 24 and the other. I know them by like name just because I just hear about them. Number 3, yeah. I just hear them a lot. I hear about them a lot because they talk about this secondary. Yeah.
And Brandon, kind of building off what you already talked about, Jayden, how have you guys been able to develop a pretty strong connection in the first year you guys have been together?
This was just the work that we put in from the moment that he got here. We knew that in the spring when he got there, he had a good chance at playing quarterback for us, and so that was just work that we put in. Spring ball, after practices, watching film together in the offseason, and just running routes together to get that stuff down because we knew we had limited time.
And do you feel your confidence with him and his confidence in you just keeps building every single week when you guys have these games where you're both successful?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. We just kind of have like the help me, help you mentality. So we just continue to go out there and work, and then we just want to get better every single game.
When you watch the film on them, do you kind of think that their secondary is maybe a little overblown, overhyped a little bit?
I mean, I just watch the film. I just see, just think about the stuff that we could do against them. I don't really. It isn't whatever they're talking about, best secondary in the Pac-12 and country, all that. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We just have to we just look at it as another secondary, another week to go out there, just look at the defense, look at their tendencies, and look at where we could attack them.
Are there any tendencies that you kind of notice that maybe they do that other teams you guys have played so far this year don't?
Well, they're a lot like Michigan State, with
Okay.
just switching up what they're running.
Gotcha.
They don't really have a base defense. They like to switch it up and confuse offensive.
But Ricky was talking about that he's kind of, as he's developed as a receiver, you've been one of the guys that have kind of mentored him a little bit, and he's watched you. What has that relationship been like between you and Ricky?
I love that kid. Every single day he is ready to come in and work and learn stuff, and he just whenever we have something in, he's like, what would you do if the DB is playing me like this? Or what would you do if they're playing like this? So yeah, I just like the fact that he wants to always learn, and he wants to get better, and he's going to be a great receiver here, and he's a great kid.